Hi there and welcome to Nu2Vaping. I'm Joe. It's my first video ever, so please be very gentle with me. Today I'm going to run you through an idiot's guide to the Ego. It was bought from e-cigs and it cost me £44.99. It's my second e-cig. My first e-cig didn't go down too well at all. It was rubbish, I think is the best way to put it. But it still got me hooked on the new vaping madness that now consumes my lifestyle. So yeah, it's just going to be a quick rundown on the different parts of the Ego, how to put it together, what to do with it pretty much, and then just a quick rundown on how it vapes, what it does, production and so forth. So we'll start off. There should be a couple of pictures whizzing across your screen right now about the nice little box that it comes in. Nice gold lined and little felt padding bits and so forth. With the current kit you get 2 manual batteries, you get 2 atomizers, a cone which finishes off the system really nicely, makes it look a lot more sleek and designed. You get 5 cartridges with it, and also there's an extra of 10 empty cartridges and a free 10ml of e-liquid of your choice. Just as a side note, I went for the Virginia flavour. So you take it out of the box, you get your first manual battery, which we can see here, a little plastic button on the front of it, nice and easy. I'm not going to use the original atomizers because I've used them already and they've been debridged for direct dripping. In this instance I'm going to use a totally wicked cart, atomizer, which I'm then going to put the original pre-filled carts that came with the actual unit. So nice and simple. Take the manual battery, take the atomizer, directly screw onto the top of the unit, no problems at all. You're then left with the cone, which is the small piece that goes on again. Nice and easy. And then the cartridge. The cartridges come with a little rubber cap on the top of it. That's just to keep the juice in, obviously, nice and logical there. Remove said rubber cap. Take the cap and place it within the unit. My personal thing to do is to give it a couple of puffs first, just to prime it through, just to make sure that there's plenty in there. Some atomizers will come with primer in them. If you just give it a blowout, then that should get rid of everything. Some people say to direct drip a couple of drips onto the top of the atomizer, but I'm going to try and keep it as simple as I can, so it's a straight out of the box kind of guide. So let's give it a go. So there's the initial tokes just to get it going. As you can see, not a lot of vapor made, but as the unit goes through it should start vaping correctly. Slowly but surely there, you see it coming through. If I'm not mistaken, the carts that were given to me were a Marlboro flavour. They're quite nice, they're not that bad, but it's not a e-liquid review, so we'll just carry on trying to get a bit of vapour out of this now. As you can see, it's really starting to pump out some vapour now. It's a really good machine, I really do like it. The kit came with 2 of these manual batteries, which means that you've technically got enough product there to make 2 complete e-cigs. They say that the batteries last for 8 to 12 hours for a heavy user. I'm not a heavy user, not in comparison to some. I currently vape about 3 or 4 mil a day, 18 milligram strength. These batteries did not last me that long. I say I probably get about 5 hours out of them. I vape quite a lot in the car on the way up to university because I travel to and from uni, so I wouldn't believe the battery life on them. Saying that, if you've always got 2 batteries on you, the kit itself comes with a mains charger and a USB charger, so if you do have access to USB you can always charge it in the car, on the laptop, and with the mains adapter obviously just plug it into the wall. Me taking out 2 of these batteries with this unit would last me a day easy. The cartridges themselves aren't that bad. I no longer use cartridges, I use cartomizers of the low resistance variety, but we'll get onto that in another video. The actual cartridge itself doesn't last that long for me. I'm constantly topping it up all the time. It drives me nuts if I'm perfectly honest. But obviously if you're just starting, cartridge is the best way to go. They come pre-filled or you can fill your own. I think it's a brilliant little machine. It's really taken me into this new kind of lifestyle of vaping. It's just a brilliant little machine. It looks quite nice, I gotta say. I've got it in black there with the plastic battery. On a side note, again, I would say the only problem that I've ever had with this now, I've had it for 41 days, the battery died yesterday on one of them. This is a new battery ordered just for the purpose of the review, just to make sure it's an out-of-the-box kind of guide for you guys and girls. I would say that I would get a metal or a rubber button next time. The plastic button has started to corrode around the sides. I started seeing a lot of sticking happening, and that's not very good when you're driving down the road and you're pushing your button frantically because all you can hear is your atomizer dying. So I would go for the rubber buttons or the metal buttons, both of which I'll put at the bottom of this review so that you can see where you can get them from. There's a lot of terminology, as I'm sure you've noticed as you started. This is an Ego. You can get the Tornado, you can get the Reaver. They're all pretty much the same thing. A difference in buttons, maybe a difference in finish. They're all 510 adapters, so any kind of 510 atomizer will going to work with it. My personal, now that I'm still using this, despite the fact that I've now acquired probably another 4 or 5 personal vaporizers, I still use this for going out and about. I would say to get the Mega battery. The Mega battery, which I don't have on me at the moment, is a lot larger. It lasts a lot longer. When using low resistance cartomizers and atomizers, it makes a massive difference. Just due to the fact that it lasts so much longer when you're puffing away on a really good carto. Yeah, that's pretty much the Ego in its entirety. A brilliant machine. Looks really nice. Looks really snazzy. Quite easy to hide. Slip in your top pocket. Everybody has a look when you're out and about. You know, you're on the bus and you're having a vape, and everyone's like, "Oh, what's that?" Yeah, excellent. Yeah, it's this new Ego. Pass the message around, as I'll always say in my reviews. Always let people know what you're vaping on. Tell them the health benefits, really tell them what it's all about. So yeah, that's the Ego, and all details at the bottom of the page. Thank you very much. Oh.